craving on a daily basis. Hide my face messed up like Jason. Can't catch no cases, up for the taking. Price on your head, just send me the payment. I don't make statements, get back to the basics. Move too quick, then we off to the races. Ain't no layman, get fornicating. Where's my replacement? I'll send him to Satan. I'm the man, huh? Understand some. Yeah, I'm heartless, I'm handsome. Best part is, I'm handsome, I'm sparking. Some damage, can't touch this, cause this my hammer. I just need to mind my manners. I am building up my stamina. I am toting all my banners. Sweetheart grit, yeah, your girl wanna pick 360, she gon' twirl on a dick. Hit him with a flick, yeah, it's all in her wrist. Defensive, don't take no offense. Tryna farm in the jungle, but you ain't Warwick. Fuck what you say, cause I'll never forfeit. Never forget, all this torment. Sorry for the say, he's a little more big. I sell truth, but you can't afford it. Toast to your death, can we get the pouring? I'm the man, huh? Understand some. Yeah, I'm heartless, I'm handsome. Best part is, I'm handsome, I'm sparking. Some damage, can't touch this, cause this my hammer. I just need to mind my manners. I am building up my stamina. I am toting all my banners. Sick of these jokers try to keep my composure. The boy is a poser, need to limit my exposure. At night with my swords, but I ain't no shook. It's all good in my hood, yeah, we got red hood. Don't ask what it took, I just leave them shook. Had a taste for blood, and now I'm hooked. How could I miss my aim real good? It's my birthday, I just wish you would. I don't think you could, don't get it misunderstood. When they all come around, I just hit my jug. I'm the man, huh? Understand some. Yeah, I'm heartless, I'm handsome. Best part is, I'm handsome, I'm sparking. Some damage, can't touch this, cause this my hammer. I just need to mind my manners. I am building up my stamina. I am toting all my banners. I'm what she craving on a daily basis. Hide my face messed up like Jason. Can't catch no cases, up for the taking. Price on your head, just send me the payment. I don't make statements, get back to the basics. Move too quick, then we off to the races. Ain't no layman, get fornicating. Where's my replacement? I'll send him to Satan. I'm the man, huh? Understand some. Yeah, I'm heartless, I'm handsome. Best part is, I'm handsome, I'm sparking. Some damage, can't touch this, cause this my hammer. I just need to mind my manners. I am building up my stamina. I am toting all my banners. Sweetheart grit, yeah, your girl wanna pick 360, she gon' twirl on a dick. Hit him with a flick, yeah, it's all in her wrist. Defensive, don't take no offense. Tryna farm in the jungle, but you ain't Warwick. Fuck what you say, cause I'll never forfeit. Never forget, all this torment. Sorry for the say, he's a little more big. I sell truth, but you can't afford it. Toast to your death, can we get the pouring? I'm the man, huh? Understand some. Yeah, I'm heartless, I'm handsome. Best part is, I'm handsome, I'm sparking. Some damage, can't touch this, cause this my hammer. I just need to mind my manners. I am building up my stamina. I am toting all my banners. Sick of these jokers try to keep my composure. The boy is a poser, need to limit my exposure. At night with my swords, but I ain't no shook. It's all good in my hood, yeah, we got red hood. Don't ask what it took, I just leave them shook. Had a taste for blood, and now I'm hooked. How could I miss my aim real good? It's my birthday, I just wish you would. I don't think you could, don't get it misunderstood. When they all come around, I just hit my jug. I'm the man, huh? Understand some. Yeah, I'm heartless, I'm handsome. Best part is, I'm handsome, I'm sparking. Some damage, can't touch this, cause this my hammer. I just need to mind my manners. I am building up my stamina. I am toting all my banners.
Wait a second, let me lock it. 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 Wait a second, let me lock it.
running his mouth non-stop, that's why I dropped him. I just be low, boy, you whisper when you talking. Hit him with a right, you ain't left me no options. Had him like a cornball, that's why I had to pop him. Like a chain around my neck, I had to put him in a coffin. Started waking up to the same old shit. The world in my hands, if I could just get a grip. Too much for me to handle, had to strengthen my wrist. Easy to dismantle when you build it brick by brick. If you bad man, then I'm robbing. Did I start a motherfucker, run me your pockets? Hurry up, we ain't like jogging. I'ma make your mother have to declutter your closet.
Wait a second, let me lock in. Wait a second, let me lock in. Wait a second, let me lock in. Wait a second, let me lock in.
I just met a kinky bitch that she got me in bondage. Oh shit, now I'm hooked on Fondays. No booth, baby, this straight cognac. I get it wet, let it study hydroponics. I ain't worried about no felony, cause I'ma make my bitch register my gun for me. Just on my gram, baby. Just tryna make 100 grand, baby. If you bad man, then I'm robbing. Did I start a motherfucker, run me your pockets? Hurry up, we ain't like jogging. I'ma make your mother have to declutter your closet.
Wait a second, let me lock in. Wait a second, let me lock in. Wait a second, let me lock in. Wait a second, let me lock in.
Boy, I got beef with you. I heard you snag my chew. I'll steal your shorty, hit this two-step with this 40, then I'll pay for you.
When they say my face cut lethal, new for quick gun, got no recoil. 73, that's one pick every hoe. Grab it on my dick, baby girl, that's a deco.
Red-headed is yes, I'm gonna start fires. Ministry flame, got no need for lighters. Wrote me a letter to my secret admirer. Said he won't beat, but I guess it expires. Ron witness and I'ma put up the flyers. Poor fear about he the town crier. Could a bitch passed up, no Michael Myers. I'm a wanted man, consider me high. I'm a stand-up guy with a 40 on my side. I got a flintlock with all they names scribed. Horse the colors high, I'm pulling the broadside. I'm taking a wide, and now I'm taking my time. We smoking strong wood, it's some hickory. I ain't alone, I brought this bitch with me. Like a bitch, I know she fickle. Come girl, deep fry this pickle. Cheat my tooth out of peanut brittle. Grab a yell and save that gristle. Two bitches, I'm knocking in the middle. To the devil, I got his fiddle. Father P with me with that pistol. Sneak to the grass, better get that sick. I'll only confess all my sins to the Reverend. I'm wanting to step in every direction. Gold and the platinum and silver I'm selling. I sold that Magnum, brought that shit from a felon. I'm a stand-up guy with a 40 on my side. I got a flintlock with all they names scribed. Horse the colors high, I'm pulling the broadside. I'm taking a wide, and now I'm taking my time.
I'm what she craving on a daily basis. Hide my face, messed up like Jason. Can't catch no cases, up for the taking. Price on your head, just send me the payment. I don't make statements, get back to the basics. Move too quick, then we off to the races. Ain't no layman, get fornicating. Where's my replacement? I'll send him to Satan. I'm the man, huh? Understand some. Yeah, I'm heartless, I'm handsome. Best part is, I'm handsome, I'm sparking. Some damn much can't touch this, cause this my helmet. I just need to mind my manners. I am building up my stamina. I am toting all my banners. Sweetheart grit, yeah, your girl wanna pay 360, she gon' twirl on a day. Hit him with a flit, yeah, it's all in her wrist. Defensive, don't take no offense. Tryna farm in the jungle, but you ain't war away. Fuck what you say, cause I'll never forfeit. Never forget all this torment. Sorry for the say, here's a little more bit. I sell truth, but you can't afford it. Toast to your death, can we get the pour in? I'm the man, huh? Understand some. Yeah, I'm heartless, I'm handsome. Best part is, I'm handsome, I'm sparking. Some damn much can't touch this, cause this my helmet. I just need to mind my manners. I am building up my stamina. I am toting all my banners. focus, try to keep my composure. The boy is a puzzle, need to limit my exposure. At night with my source, but I ain't no shook. It's all good on my hood, yeah, we got red hood. Don't ask what it took, I just leave them shook. Had a taste for blood, and now I'm hooked. How could I miss my aim real good? It's my birthday, I just wish you would. I don't think you could, don't get it misunderstood. When they all come around, I just hit my jug. I'm the mirror, understand some. Yeah, I'm heartless, I'm handsome. Best part is, I'm handsome. I'm sparking, some damn much. Can't touch this, cause this my hammer. I just need to mind my manners. I am building up my stamina. I am toting all my banners.
Okay, that's good. Enough of that. Thanks! Hello. Hello, everyone. That was Red Hood. By Pierce the Skies. I definitely had nothing to do with funding that song in particular for no particular reason whatsoever. 100%. Thanks! You like it? I appreciate it. So more of this was supposed to be copper, but it faded purple. So we just went with it. But thanks. I'm glad you like it. It definitely feels better. It definitely feels better than the like ashy blonde that it was. So, didn't dislike it, but this wasn't really my, yeah. So, doing regular black as it fades just turns my fucking hair brown, and I'm not about that life, so I went with the purple. Also, shout out Tidiness, thank you so much. Oh man, our BG3 honor mode run to fail. I'm so sorry, dude. Also, hello. Thank you for the stream. I appreciate that. So shout out to you, Tidiness. If you are joining us from Tidiness's stream, however many that may be, I'm just happy to have you guys here. So at the very least, I am Autumn Ivy. I do a little bit of everything. Sundays are usually AMA days, so we might have like a brief AMA. But I've got to get through these fucking games, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have way too many, and I just picked up another one that's a playtest, so you know, it's gonna be good. But I figure we'll start from there. I may be biased, but I'm a fan of the color combo. You're a fan of the color combo because you were the one who was like, what if copper with the black? And I was like, you mean like mostly copper and black? And you're like, no. Make the pieces. Also, I feel like you're biased because you are literally a barber. So no worry, Ray. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. You're adored and appreciated for even showing up. Please take care of yourself, of course. Thanks, Forte. I appreciate that. Thank you. I am happy with how it came out. I'm not gonna lie. So we tried to do, I've never done an honor mode run. We tried to do, like, it did not go well.
We got like 10 minutes in.
Yeah, we tried to do a dirge run, and I had to do it drunk, and it still didn't work. I ripped off Gail's arm on accident, so it was not good. Are you planning on growing it longer or keeping it around the same length? I probably will not grow it out. If anything, I've thought about cutting it off again. I'm fighting. Yeah, I can't. I had to do the dirge run drunk because I didn't want to be a dick. It felt bad, man. It felt real bad. Yo, let's go. There's a giveaway that Omadon is throwing out for some Bite-A-Bit stickers. If you guys would like, please make sure that you join. Yeah, I like the idea of dirge runs. I just struggle with it. I don't know. And it did work, that's true. Hello, Shmanu. About to sweat my ass off all week working my family's festival. Oh, I hope you have fun, though. It's because people joined too late. That's okay. There's a difference between my villain flag and, like, trying to, not fuck up. Stupid question. I'm sure it's a chemical reason. But why not? Wait, it's a chemical reason. Anyone know if there's already premixed bleach for hair? I always feel like I mess it up. I mean, you can buy like the packages, like they make like Sally's, for example. Sally's Beauty Supply has the packages that have all of the ingredients and will tell you exactly how to do it versus like doing it by hand. I would not recommend bleaching your hair on your own unless you 100% know, what you're doing, or you're within care of someone who is very experienced, just because it's very easy to fuck up bleaching. Um and not to mention, but if you're not familiar with it, you may also have a reaction. Yeah, no worries, Tidiness. I appreciate you stopping by. Take care of yourself. Um I would definitely recommend paying attention to that, though. Oh, that sounds lovely. You'll have to send pictures, right? But yeah, they do sell the bleach packages, so I would maybe do that if you're uncertain, or worst case, if you have a friend, maybe. That might work. I've done it a few times. Didn't seem to be an issue. I'm just always confused on how to measure it. Uh, so it kind of depends, because different bleach sometimes will do different ratios. Omadon giving away wolf head and bed vinyl stickers. If you would like to win, specifically for you guys over on Twitch, it will be join. It's just join. I don't think it's exclamation join. I think it's just the word join. But do both just in case, separately. And that should work. Went to a salon to look at getting my hair dyed for a party. They were very polite about how I probably shouldn't do it. It happens. I think that it's oftentimes uncommon for people to not realize the complexity of the color, the way that not just the color works, but the chemical compound, and like the way that they combine it. I don't know. I don't even know how I learned how to do it. I think just watching people over and over. Thank you. I wonder if the word join somewhere in a post would work. I don't know. I've never tried it. That's actually a good question. So I'm a little... Yo! Yeehaw boy! Good for you, winning Omadon's gift of Wolfhead in Bed vinyl stickers. Ellis and I are working on getting merch and stuff. I obviously have a lot of the audiobooks I've been doing, one of which I just finished. Initially I was planning on recording all day yesterday, and then I hear the distant sound of a chainsaw, and I'm like, oh, bet? And it's like 10 o'clock, I think. And I'm like, cool, I'm not getting shit done today then. Awesome. So we go out, because we have an agreement with the neighbor, with Miss Elaine's son, about, like, if they need to do work for her and whatnot around her property. And I guess they never got the phone number to let us know that they were going to do that. So we went over yesterday, and we wound up finding out that they were going to be chainsawing trees down all day. And I was like, all right, bet. This fucking sucks. So the long and the short of it is I looked around. Miss Elaine is trying to pick up branches. Mind you, she's like 80, I think.
She's mid-80s.
Yeah, she's mid-80s. So she's trying to pick up branches. It's an older woman, her son's wife. Her son, who's an older gentleman, they have a grandson. Like, that is the age range we're looking at. And then the grandson, who's maybe, what was he, like, fresh 18, maybe? If that. But I look around, I see this younger dude, this older couple, and then Miss Elaine, and I'm like, realizing that I'm just gonna be pissed off that I can't work because of the chainsaw sound anyway. So I was like, hey, all right, let me go put on like actual jeans or pants instead of just sweats, and then I will come back and we will help you. And they're like, oh, no, you don't have to do that. And I'm like, no, it's cool. I'm just gonna sit anyway. So you know what? I'm just gonna come back and help. So Ellis and I went back to go help. And so allergies are real. Cutting down trees is wild. We helped them. My heart was full because we at least helped them out, and they were I don't think they would have gotten nearly close to getting done what they did without, and not that I'm saying like, oh, I'm special, we came to help, but like, it just,
More hands makes less work.
more hands makes less work. Yeah. But that was fulfilling, and that was nice. I'm glad that we did that. Still managed to get the book done. I don't know how the fuck I did it. I had 10 chapters left. I got home, we showered off and like tried to like breathe because we were both fucking choked up after that. And then sat down and was like, fuck it, let's crank this bitch out. And I finished it at like 7:30 last night. So that's one book down. I've got 5 left for the next couple weeks. So we're gonna work through it little by little. I do have some new releases. Actually, you guys want to watch some book trailers? Have I done? I don't know if I've done that yet.
I don't think you have.
I don't think we've played them. I've got some book trailers if you guys wanna watch some book trailers. Hopefully that helps. Omadon gifting another pick 'em up and shake 'em sticker. Please type join for it. Specifically, that is Twitch. Fourth Wall doesn't have a thing yet where I can do it. In other like stuff, like YouTube and stuff. I'm not sure why. But hold on a second, I'll play this for you guys. So these are upcoming releases. How do I search? There we go. These are upcoming releases for some audiobooks. I'm gonna play you guys the dirty one first. Because why not, I guess. So this is a trailer for Naughty or Nice by Samantha Barrett, which is a novella, meaning like a short, basically a short story, from their Malevolent Sinners series. So we'll see how this goes.
We're about to make all your Christmas wishes come true, Snowflake.
I will say that this
if
is...
you're listening to my prayers, please send me back those masked lookalikes because your girl needs to get fucked.
It appears my twin has you all tongue-tied.
Climb on, Snowflake. On your knees. Hands on the back.
Congrats, Maverick.
And keep those legs open.
Your fight just makes us want this more, Snowflake.
Your ass is ours.
What does she want?
These
for
three are
Christmas?
going to split me in
Dick.
half, and I am fucking here for it.
So the pre-order is available. Audiobook release day for that book is going to be July 15th, which is literally this week. I just want to remind everybody that that is one of those types of books. Go in not expecting anything but gratuitous smut. And then the next book actually is kind of an interesting premise. So it is considered erotic horror in terms of its actual like definition or whatever, however you want to put it. It's genre base. Hold on, did I pass it? So this one's interesting though, because it is about it's about an asylum, which I thought was different. But this book didn't go the direction I thought it would. And honestly, this is one of my favorite trailers that they've dropped. So I don't make these trailers. These are done by Blue Nose Audio, who's the production company. But this book is called Writhe, and it is by K.T. Madden.
She is my perfect little doll. I want to split her open and crawl inside. Wear her like a second skin. Make her mine in a way that can never be undone.
No. No, 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 no. What did you do to him?
You will see. You will meet the monster he is. I'm going to have fun breaking you, my beautiful doll. No use fighting it, pet.
The doctor promised to cure me, but all he's done is teach me how to crave the sickness.
I want to own her.
I won't beg.
That's what they want.
I won't.
Now the fun begins.
So, honestly, that's one of the better trailers that I've come across for work I've done specifically for this instance. What I will say is that even that doesn't really do the story much justice. Also, congratulations, Air Cricket, for winning the Legion OC sticker that Omadon gifted. I appreciate you, Omadon. You're amazing as always. But yeah, I would say that even that doesn't really do a lot to do the story justice with some of the deliveries. That story was it got pretty dark. I did have fun because the character themselves is one of those like, I'm not crazy, right? Like they're one of those. The character is convinced. They're not crazy. Kreptech, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Well, that's why I said put exclamation in front of join and then try just the word join. do both just in case, but I'm pretty sure it is just the word join. But anyway, yeah, so Naughty or Nice as well as Rive do come out this week, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Please remember that you can find all of my work at autumnivyofficial.com. There's links to a little bit of everything. Yes, that was me narrating. I will say for a lot of the narration releases, though, if you have Audible, and I guess apparently Spotify facilitates audiobooks. There's an audiobook section of Spotify now, too, which I was not fucking aware of. But if you guys are into that, you are welcome to check things out. You can also, I think, just Google my name with the word narration. I do try to keep a running list of audiobooks I've narrated, but it desperately needs updated after the last 2 months. So, yeah, but hopefully you guys enjoy. And if you do listen to things or if you do support that, honestly, just like sharing, liking stuff, engaging with posts is really helpful to me, even if you can't afford the book. So I just appreciate that. Thanks. I should also note, because I know that it's a curiosity for some of you, we are working on a Lonely Broadcast book too, so that is on its way, as well as the shorts. So if you did support the Kickstarter, we're working on the cassette tapes as well as the short audio and a few other things. So hopefully you guys, thanks, Shino. And that's totally fine. Like, I never expect people to support anything outside of that. Likes, shares, engagement, like all that shit goes a really long way, and just supporting things across the board. So I'm just appreciative. But all of that is under autumnivyofficial.com. And then of course the merch stuff is gradually being updated. It's been a lot. So I have a list of things to do and no time in which to do them. I will see what I can do, Yeehaw. I'm not sure. The book I was talking about just now. Oh, Writhe? Yeah, that's Writhe by KT Madden, so that'll be out this week. I'll see if I can figure that out, Yeehaw. Part of that is just to cover shipping when it's out of country. But I'll see if I can fix that somehow to help you out. Yeah, so the plan originally was to set up, do a little bit of talking and chatting in AMA, and then I have a couple of options for demos, but they are all obviously indie horror. I did come across a game dev this morning or last night, who has a playtest that just dropped for a game called Flick, which is also another indie horror. But I picked up Psalm 2 as well, and then the Victor Initiative and a few other things. So we'll see what we're feeling. Oh, that's okay. I trust me, I get it. Happens. Oh, thanks, Bubble. I appreciate that. Honest question. When someone approaches you to voice their book, are your rates by the hour or a set price for estimated hours to finish a book? It depends on what it is. So, mind you that a lot of the books that I get and have been getting lately are because I am rostered under different production companies. So, I've submitted my demo reels and things to them to be put within their list of applicable narrators. And then they send the audition or the applicable work. And then to the author. The author selects their narrators, and then we either do the audition or sometimes the author just outright selects you. It just depends. Thanks, Jared. I appreciate that. But there's a GVAA, so that's G like golf, V like Victor, A like alpha, and that is a running list of standard, like, non-union pricing as well as somewhat union pricing that is available to view. So I think it's like gvaa.com, but that usually has the ranging. The issue is that a company proposing my contract for PFH is what it's called, so it's per finished hour, is a lot different than being paid by like just the indie author, right? Because I do understand that there's a very, very big difference between a production company taking it and kind of footing the bill and then making the money back versus, someone outright doing it. So for example, I've taken jobs for video games that were just like side jobs for basically, a shout out and a corn chip. But it's because I generally had I had a desire to do it, right? And that's something I've talked to you guys about before, is I really like doing projects that I have a desire for. Now, do I recommend or, propose that you just take the job for free? Like, no, of course everybody wants to get paid. Like, getting paid in exposure is not a vibe. And you also kind of run it into the ground a little bit, where everybody is like, well, I can't afford that, and that's just the going excuse. So that is a little different. But there are instances where I have taken things at a negotiated rate with an understanding of like future payment, or like, hey, here's what we'll do, or here's the trade. And the same goes for audiobooks. Now, I don't do that very often because audiobooks are pretty excessive in terms of length. But oftentimes it is per hour, and then once the book is complete, you just calculate the hours in total. That's kind of how it works. Surgery recovery is great. I got cleared after my 6-week appointment. Everything is good to go back to normal. The only thing is I do have like a I don't know what to call it, like a striation across one of my pectoral muscle area on my left side. Because basically what they had to do is, after they took my implants out, I had a double mastectomy. So I don't have, like, there's nothing now, right? Like, basically I got straight top surgery. No, I'm okay. I wanted to try to alleviate the numbness and shit I was having problems with, and I really do sincerely believe that the implants were causing a lot of it, especially now. Now that I've like recovered and can kind of tell the difference. I still have to finish the video I promised I'd make on it, but I'm getting there. But yeah, I have like a slight striation from it, and so I'm not sure if it was caused because she had to basically stretch my pectoral muscle back down to the lower area and then like sew everything. And that's the reason. But as the muscle continues to build, it will eventually, like, it'll shelve itself. But she did kind of reassure me, like, hey, in the next 6 months or so, or give or take, if that is still an issue by like January, we can talk about maybe doing like a fat transfer or something to like fill that space a little bit so it fixes the striation. Hopefully, though, I don't have to do that because I really don't want to. And I can just focus on building like the pectoral shelf and get like the big bara biddies that I wanted. So yeah, no, I haven't really had an issue with pain either. So the idea of hiring you to voice a book kind of makes me want to finish what I started writing. Think of Gender Bend Dresden Files. That's really cool. I mean, hell, worst case, it's always good to have the motivation to finish it. I wish you still did ASMR. I do occasionally still release audios. It's not, and I wouldn't really call what I do ASMR. Like, I don't
sit here like this. Like I'm about to lick your earlobe in a whisper. Or tippity tap my fingernails on the edge of the microphone. Or put slime on my microphone. I have no problem whispering like this. It's just not really my bag, baby. I could whisper all kinds of shit like this. Could you imagine if I just sat here and whispered stuff into your ears? Like, what could I say? Oh, I could think of a couple of things. But no, I wouldn't really call what I do ASMR. I think ASMR is strange. I could do ASMR. I could sit here and I could growl in your ears, and I could make you imagine all of the things I could do to you, and I could do it with a whisper. Or I could talk about the recipes for baking cookies. Clean, crisp. Could also talk about true crime and murder. Just the simple things. Stuff that gets a girl going, Moist, for example.
You guys said ASMR. I don't know what to say. Can you do an ASMR of the Gettysburg Address? Shut the fuck up. Castle, you're biased. What do you mean, please? You already get voice notes. I just don't whisper to you. It's giving me bad sensory. Yeah, so it's really weird to me because there's a lot of people that like don't vibe well with ASMR, which is very fascinating. I don't like the nasty, like, sounds and like the fucking weird poppy chewing bullshit that people do. It's not my thing. What could it cost if it's just an unpublished author that wants you to read the little bit written to see if it sounds good? I mean, I can do that. I do lines. Like there's a difference between reading an entire novel or an entire like book and then just doing line work. Like I do have a thing for that I can do. Yo, Omadon, thank you so much. Omadon gifting subs to a list I can't read. Hold on. Tier 1 sub. Hop Darlin. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Maybe Moist isn't so bad. Oh. Watching a friend play Fallout New Vegas mod, New California, and I think I recognize your voice in one of the characters. You would be correct. I voiced several characters, actually, in Fallout New California, which, of course, is a Fallout New Vegas mod. I voice Anaya Ran, I voice Eliza Elsdragon, Ranger Carrie Vargas, and then a handful of background characters. So you would be correct. That is me. Me. I do this. I'm not doing bad, no. I do, slapping wet spaghetti noodles on the microphone. That's fucking gross. And I'm mad you said that. But that's fair. I appreciate that, Omadon. But yes. Also, if you haven't touched the New California mod, it's fun. Just saw a nice shoot a random guy. That sounds like a Nye. Yeah. Not the spaghetti flogging. I feel like we're missing an opportunity having a flogger that's just entirely built out of spaghetti. But like, maybe you put plastic inside of the spaghetti noodles so they don't break. But like, I feel like it would just be wet plopping noises, though. I don't think that would be a lot of fun. Thanks, Dofton. I appreciate that. I want to be spaghetti flogged. Oh, you want your meat sauce so bad. It'd be fun seeing you do ASMR dumping cream on a microphone because you'd be crashing out the whole time. Yeah, which is why I don't do it. Flying Spaghetti Monster VTuber model. I feel like that's a missed opportunity. Karate chopping open go-gurts. No. No, I do not. I don't want that. One of these days I'm going to sit with you guys and I think I want to do, I have a folder of things I need to narrate and some of them are really fucking unhinged. And I just feel like it's a missed opportunity for me. So maybe I'll do that one of these days. Slime-soaked paracord rope. That's gross. I never want to read those words together again. Ever. Wet slapping spaghetti noodles. I don't know. Wasn't there an entire song devoted to macaroni? Isn't that like the dropping globs of mayonnaise on wet work floor? Somebody asked me. I had someone ask me at one point about fucking like if you as a spicy voice actor as well as like a normal voice actor, if you do spicy work, like, oh, well, do you like, you don't have to engage in said activity while you're recording. And I was like, no, fucking, of course, this is part of being an actor. Like, no, you don't have to do that. And they're like, oh, so, okay, well, how do you make the noises then? And I'm like, with my fucking mouth. What do you mean? What do you mean? And they're like, well, so like, you know how it sounds like the action is actually happening? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, how do you make the sounds? And I'm like, and they're like, do you pull it from a file? Like, what do you, no, you use your mouth, you make the sounds. Well, how? I know someone who used mashed potatoes for spicy Foley. That's exactly it, though. Is like, you can narrate one of your fan fictions, at least one of the ones that's safe for my fan fictions? Wait, what do you mean? Fan fictions written about me or fan fictions I've written? Because one of those will never happen. And the other one, I've only ever been sent 2 fan fictions about me. One of which was not like about me. It was just a character somebody based off of me. I feel like that's... Yay, hype train! Thank you, guys. I feel like that's different. Those two things are not the same. This chat is unhinged, Chris, but I'm glad you like it. That is what it's for. Yo, let's go. You could just be cooking dinner and recording spicy noises. That's actually, yeah, that's kind of how that works. There's nothing stopping you from doing Foley with weird things. It's just a matter of, like, finding creative ways. And sometimes I find it easier to just make certain noises with my mouth anyway. Don't you dare put slime on my paracord. See, it sounds gross saying it out loud. You guys did that to yourselves. I feel like there could be a fan fiction short story. Oh? Could there be a fan fiction short story? Is that... What would be the premise of this fan fiction short story? And who's writing it? What's a paracord? It's a type of, like, how do you explain? It's often used in, like, survival and or tech or grab bags, like go bags and things. But a lot of the time it's a bracelet, but it's very strong. It can be used for pulling or tying or knotting or all kinds of things. Parachute cord, basically, I guess is the easiest way to explain it. The usual breaking bones sound effects, just crushing walnuts. Oh. Caps lock not intended. At the moment. Yeah. Shmon, you kind of put it a lot more simply than I did. Very strong rope. That's it. I did mean one that you'd written. I'm also sure even without reading any of it, you'd break the internet with some of your writing. I can't read fan fiction I've written. I mean, I've done, like, obviously for releases for, like, automivofficial.com. I've done, you know, audio releases, but that I've written. But I don't know if I could read an actual fan fiction I've written. I don't know if I could do that in good conscience. My writing is more erotic horror and less, like, I guess so. Unhinged, you better believe it. I'm still working out how to make a silicone toy with a built-in whistle so the boss can have a whistle dick for the next time. For the next time Tall Dark and Handsome visits the stream. I don't think you can make that out of silicone. Actually, yeah, you would have to, like, I feel like you would have to almost plastic encase the inside of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the little thin straws, and then you'd have to drill through it and then do the silicone over it. I feel like that, yeah, it does depend on what part's whistling. I like fanfics where the subject is in a very uncanny situation. Like, oh my god, I entered a pastel de nata baking competition. My opponent is out of my feet. Let's be honest about how that baking competition would go, because it's not going to go the way that anybody wants it to. Also, I appreciate that you just assume that he's coming back. I don't have to say shit to you guys. I tried to explain that. I think using a blacksmith mold making would be a good start. Oh yeah, I could see that maybe. You maybe do it in 2 partial molds. Like leave the... I don't know, because if you did it with just the silicone and like the holes in the silicone, I legitimately think that it would just sound like... like that would be the noise. Like you go to blow it and it's not going to sound like a whistle. It's going to just be the whole time. But it's just going to be like, like just wiggling. Can't do straws, think of the turtles. The way that we're legit going over the logistical aspects of a dick whistle. I mean, yeah, Omadon brought it up. And to be fair, Omadon is always like big baller status out here throwing out a bunch of like the giveaway stuff. So I feel like if Omadon wants to talk about dick whistles, they're within their right to do that. The trick is getting the whistle to sit right during the curing process. You would literally have to channel, like put channels in it to get it to sit right, I feel like. Maybe, I don't know. That's all I picture now. You did this. This is your guys' fault. I said I made noises with my mouth. I was not lying. I tried to explain. Anyway. Whistle dick sounds like a Saints Row weapon. Did you call? I heard someone whistle. God damn it, Spider. I feel like you were waiting for your moment. Sounds like wet, sloppy mashed potatoes and wet noodles. Why is everything in the chat wet today? Can you guys get it the fuck together? I didn't start this. You guys did. Literally had the conversation today that it's like, you guys are literally like herding cats. It's just a bunch of cats. Eventually, Autumn's gonna be selling dick whistles at CAD. Say less. I'll figure it out. I don't give a shit. Chat is sufficiently hydrated. You are not. Y'all thirsty. Y'all thirsty as hell. You always been thirsty as hell. I'm dry as a bone. They would sell, which I think is much funnier depending on the size. I don't think, actually, could you make a dick whistle that would, like, so many people would buy one just for novelty? There's no way that they don't sell dick whistles. That's like a bridal shower fucking party favor. Can you blow my whistle, baby? Flowrida. If it's dry, you're not doing it right. A dick saxophone, a dick flute, a dick ocarina. Actually, I feel like that one would probably be easier to make because it's already shaped weird. That would be a cheese wheel dick of a like of an ocarina, though. I don't know, a dick arena. Stop. I bet I could do it with a 3D printer for the mold. I just need the medical tube to go from the tip to the whistle at the back, so like a harmonica. See, okay, so that's what I'm saying is like you would have to like have it a dick whistle, a cockarena, if you will, according to Hydra. Dick whistle does sound like the name of a bad dragon. I don't disagree. 100%. That is fair. The legend of Zelda and the Cockarena of Time. You do know how to make a dick whistle, don't you? You just put your lips together, drill some holes. I remember having a smoke session with a friend, and while we baked, we both realized the bowl we were smoking out of was shaped like a dick. You guys... A sports announcer from the 40s. Dick Whistle, private detective. Wouldn't it be Dick Whistle, private detective? Non? We? Floofy, thank you for the follow. Your timing is impeccable. I know someone with bad dragon maces. That could do some damage. I feel like that could do some damage. A bad dragon mace could do some pretty hefty damage depending on, like, if it's firm and large. Wouldn't it just be Dick Whistle Private Dick? That's fair. If people understand that Private Dick is also a reference for, like, private detective. It is a legitimate weapon. I don't feel like you could carry that one into a concert and get away with it. I've seen some of the balls on those things. It's a bludgeoning tool. Yeah. Well, so... I like how I look around like I have something on my back shelf that I'm hiding. Anyway, doesn't matter. How do you tell that story? Like, you wind up hospitalized, and, like, meanwhile, the ER doctor's like, all right, tell me what happened, son. And you're just, like, all fucked up. You're like, your head's bleeding. And you're like, I was hit by a what, son? We need to make the report. We have to let the police know. By a dragon's ding-dong. I don't know if I would ever leave the hospital at that point. Thank you. Yes, I did do my hair myself. Can you blow my whistle, baby? Sounds like the name of a song that would be sung by NSP. I think half of the chat here has seen my collection. Would they believe you, or would they just think you were concussed to hell? My head fell on it. I got smacked with the balls. Oh no, he's delirious. That dragon turned left. Oh, well, I got beat up by a blunt dick. I can't. I need to... So I saw a post about, like, Austin Powers this morning that was, like, the novelization of Austin Powers and how ridiculous it is, and I feel like it is my duty to narrate it, to be completely honest. I couldn't do it on an official scale, because I'm pretty sure I'd probably get in trouble. Or, like, I couldn't monetize it. I need to figure out the fucking, like, logistics of what is and is not allowed to be read based upon what you're monetizing, because I think that there's, like, a difference of shit. I don't know. It's weird how that stuff works. Okay, wait, I think I have it. Hold on. Let me... Oh no, which one is it? There's so many. Oh god. Wait. I got it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold it. Hold it. Are these the recent ones? Okay, wait, I think... I found it. Yeah, there's a I'm still enthralled by the novelizations of the Austin Powers movies. I've gone the wrong shagging way, Austin thought to himself, groovily. Austin stopped the cart and attempted to turn around. However, Dr. Evil's dastardly corridor walls were too close together to make a U-turn. Austin had to think fast. He turned a little one way, then reversed a little, then turned, then reversed. On and on for minutes until the cart he was driving was perfectly wedged perpendicularly between the unsexy walls. Yeah, baby, said nobody, since this was not good.
It doesn't ever get any less entertaining.
No, I don't know why, but boy howdy, it sure does fucking...
It slaps.
It slaps. You're welcome. All of that is now in your brains. The author had so much fucking... part of me really wants to read the rest of it now, and I feel like it would be a legitimate descent into madness.
I feel like Mr. Myers would be okay with it.
Holy shit, it smells like fucking chemical paint.
Well, that would be the spray paint.
Wow, that permeated.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, because the door was closed and I took it down the stairs out into the yard. Like, I did what you told me to.
Do you want my next favorite? I was skimming through fanfics and I found this gem. Fuck! Light punches the wall out of frustration, then quickly realizes just how low his pain tolerance is. He screamed again, but this time like a little bitch.
Incredible.
I have so many of these saved, and I need to narrate them. I do. You guys are welcome. This is beautiful. You're welcome, Katana. That's what it's here for. Are you ready? I'll give you some voice acting version. It sounded like it was Ellen Light fanfiction. I don't know. I didn't look. All I did was find the post. I didn't delve too far into what it was for or why. I have no idea. Some random dude. Our bard, high as a kite. Disrespect me again, and I'll determine your body's resonant frequency and play a jaunty horn solo that boils your miserable organs inside out. It's good stuff. You're welcome. I have, like, lists of that shit. Usually at, like, midnight when we're getting ready for bed, and Ellis is, like, completely caught unaware between sleep and the waking hours, and, like, is not expecting it, and I'll find those while scrolling Instagram, and I'll read them out loud. But it's usually the more unhinged ones, and he'll roll over and he'll look at me and be like, "What the fuck, Autumn?" And I'm like, "Just remember, you married me." Language has evolved over the course of thousands of years to bring us this moment. Bask in its glory. How very not groovy. It's true. I don't know. Sometimes it's the little things in life. All right. Here's the deal. I have until... Oh my god. Ugh. If you aren't saying curse shit in the wee hours to make your partner consider divorce, are you even living? Yeah. Like mouthworms and eye meat. It's good stuff. Yeah, baby, said no one. Ellis, bitch, what the fuck? Autumn, you put the ring on it, slut. Deal with it.
This is true.
Oh, you welcome. That was for free. Tips are appreciated. So I had the option, because I think I've got about an hour and 15 minutes or so, because I do need to finish a little sooner today. So I've got a couple of games that we can do the demos on that I don't think will take very long. We can just sit and continue to chat. I'm just behind on shit. I mean, the eating helps, for sure. I don't think I was eating enough, much less what I should have been. But, yeah. So, oh, hello. Cryptech says, hello, TikTok Witch Dad.
Hello.
E. But I do have a couple of options. Also, Spike and I definitely want to do another stream together of The Mound, which was really fun, actually. So we played the demo of this. I didn't play it officially, but this was like an eldritch horror Lovecraftian-esque exploration game that was like almost in the same lane as Lethal Company and like that style of like salvage game. This one was actually a lot of fucking fun, and it got pretty wild. So I am interested to see what happens with it, and it does come out July 15th. So I think that we will probably do a co-stream of The Mound at some point next week. Yeah. But with that said, I did have Flick, which is a demo for an indie horror game. Mortu, which is another one that I was interested in. This one specifically, though, is about a man consumed by guilt and traumatic events. So this one is a little more sim and exploration. And then I don't have Unpossessed 2 downloaded right now, but that was another one that I need to do. So we've got some options. Or like I said, we can continue to chat, but I need to start carving out a little bit more time to work around things, to do demos and stuff. Because I am fucking behind on games. Last question for you. Are the items on your throne things you still want? Some of them. Yes. Actually, support for stuff like that right now is immense for like the Chewy gift cards and things like that are really, really helpful because they help me take care of the animals. I need to add like Home Depot stuff because there's repairs for some of the things that we need to do around the house that is animal related, and also just general cleanup and things. And like garden related items and stuff like that. And fence items. So I will update that, but some of them, yes, are still items I would like. There's a bad pickup line. Hey, baby, you're a Warframe player because you can grind on my farm. That literally works for any MMORPG ever, I feel like. That is very biased. I love flicking the mound. Sam is doing well, thank you. He got mad at us because we put him in the separate bunny jail the other day because he wouldn't stop rattling his cage. He's figured out that if he rattles the door to the side enough times that it will eventually shake it loose. The Straitjacket and Rain PVC cosplay is still a thing. I still really want to do Blood Rain. I really still want to do Blood Rain. I just, I've got to see if that PVC outfit is still available or not. I may have to find another one. Hey, Pax, thank you for the follow. But yeah. The Straitjacket, though, look comfy. Sinking City 2 comes out. Sinking City 2. I think I saw the stuff for Sinking City 2. I did not add it to my wish list yet, though. Oh, there's a demo for it. Ooh. I'll add that one to the library. Because I saw the stuff for Sinking City 2. I just hadn't gotten around for it yet. Hello. And thanks, Omadon. Also, after World Cup last night, my dad has an unbridled contempt for Argentina. I feel like that's the goal of World Cup, though. That's kind of a thing, isn't it? Is to have that for the World Cup. Yeah, I heard about Destiny too. Kind of unsurprising, though. Reminds me, if you had any major alterations to your D&D cosplay due to that. You're not the first person to ask that. I mean, no, I can't really do a lot of that. And also, predominantly my armor is like actual leather. So that's a little tough for me to edit, unfortunately. Yeah, it's really interesting that they moved that. Sinking City is like eldritch action. It did have detective vibes, but I don't know. Thanks, I appreciate that, Jorge. But yeah, so we can move through demos and do some playtest, or we can just bullshit for another hour. It's completely up to you guys. The two games that I had are pretty parallel for the most part in terms of what they are. Flick looks a little weird. And it doesn't, I want to say that the playtest maybe isn't too long. It's also pretty linear, so maybe we'll do Flick. Have you tried the new Rival season? Not yet, no, I have not had time. When I tell you guys that I've been in audiobook hell, I have been in audiobook hell. Very Safe Dino Park. I did. I sent that to Ellis, actually, Beanie.
Yes.
I did send that to Ellis because it looked fun. There's actually a couple, so a lot of the dino games, including Bad Lizard. I think Bad Lizard should be coming out soon too. Yeah, the book. Yeah. Plus stats against electrical damage. That's me. The demos? Yeah, okay. So I have Rain. I'll just show you guys. All right, here's what we can do. We've got Flick, which is this one. We've got Rain 98, which I have not done yet. And Rain 98 is like romance, but not. It's hard to explain Rain 98, but there's that one. And then More 2, which is the one that I downloaded the other day and just haven't gotten around to. So More 2 and Flick, I think, are going to be similar in style and concept. Flick looks like it's a little more linear than More 2, though. So that one might be a little faster, depending. I would assume. I am really excited for Runt to come out, though. I will tell you that. There's still some audiobook left in your nails after climbing out of that hell. I'm not out yet. What do you mean? I'm still in the trench. Flick? I'm curious what your thoughts are on Obsession. I really liked it, but I enjoy discussion around movies in general. Oh, you haven't... Have you not been here for my rants? Or my short rants about Obsession? I feel like that's a completely separate thing. I haven't watched Backrooms yet. I haven't had time. All I will simply say is, and half the chat has been here for the conversation about Obsession before. You're totally fine. I hope you're feeling better, Matt. Basically, I didn't hate it. It was decent. I don't think that it deserved, like, the widespread crazy recognition it fucking got. I thought that was a little weird for a Monkey Paw-esque Be Careful What You Wish For style film that predominantly was only really popular, in my opinion, because it kind of, like, capitalized on SA and, like, what that felt like in a non-consensual form, i.e. told by the monkey's paw concept of I wish they'd love me type shit. I mean, it really was kind of like, yeah, it was SA and incel culture. Black New York kind of nailed it on that one. Again, I'm not trashing it. I don't think that it was terrible. I just personally saw a lot of, like, the jump scares, or what would be considered scares in the film, were things I've seen 1,000 times in games. So it wasn't new to that. It didn't bring anything fresh or new in terms of concept to, like, what horror represents or is as a whole. Like, it wasn't this insane, crazy, good fucking thing that was like, oh man, I just going in hard. Not to mention, I struggle with films that I get 10 minutes into and go, this all could have been resolved by doing XYZ. And it's not to say that there's not films, like, that's the point, right? It's fiction, like, shit happens, people do things. But in this particular instance, I struggled because there was, like, a fucking problem specifically for me where we got into it and I looked and I was like, here's this list of things that everybody could have done to fix this problem. And then he goes back and he's like, what do? I can't make the wish again. No, whatever. And I'm like, or you could write a card and pay somebody to read from the card exactly as it is. Why are we making this a bigger deal than it should be? This is stupid. But, like, it wasn't actually, hold on, wait. It wasn't actually a monkey's paw. One wish Willow grants the wishes asked. It's just that the wish featured in the movie was evil, which I feel gave more meaning to everything that happened. That's a monkey's paw wish. Like, it's a wish-based film. You're not understanding when I say monkey's paw what I'm trying to get at. Monkey's paw, for me, is like the over-encompassing genre of Be Careful What You Wish For. That is still a monkey's paw. if a wish is made, it's part of that broad stroke umbrella genre. It's a wish movie. I'm not directly saying like, oh, it's no, because that's a fucking separate film. Monkey's Paw is a separate fucking film. I'm saying in terms of the concept, it's tomato, potato, potato, banana, banana. Like, it's still the same fucking thing. It's just done in a different way. It's still a wish film. And no, to me, it didn't give more meaning to anything. He was a dumbass. That's it. Literally, it was as simple as it was a bad wish because the guy was a selfish cunt and can't read context clues or be direct or communicate. Fucking insane, actually, how that happens.
Look at this. Who
Oh, you didn't know they existed? Nevermore, thanks for the follow. Just a Stone Cryptid, thank you for the follow. Omadon giving away a lock-in water bottle to the chat. No exclamation point, just the word join if you would like to check that out. I mean, to be fair, he was meant to be hated, but everybody in that film was an asshole. Everybody in that film was an asshole. Everybody in that film miscommunicated or didn't communicate at all. And honestly, like, the whole thing was convoluted and drug out and was literally just all of your friends suck. You also really, really suck, but everybody involved in this entire fucking story suck. Granted, Bear tried to do something similar to the pay someone else to write it idea. Yeah, but he was a fucking idiot with how he did it. He went to a friend that he couldn't trust, that was already derived from the fact that it was clear he couldn't. I will spend an hour ranting about how stupid I thought the whole fucking concept was. And I don't mean go talk to your friend and have them do it. I mean, like, go to somebody you don't fucking know and then do a dry run and be like, hey, I'm gonna give you $5 to read off this card. That's all you gotta do. It's for a meme. And then it's something stupid. And then be like, okay, cool. Like, you got it? All right, so here's what we're gonna do. And this is gonna be really cool, right? Like, the fucking, my God, it doesn't matter. Shmanu! Congratulations. No, just me screaming. Autumn, he had no brain. You know what? I'm gonna give that one to you. This entire movie was about how the man didn't have a brain. True. Your friends suck. You suck. Everybody sucks. She also sucked. There, I said it out loud. All of the fucking apologists are gonna come for me. Nikki sucked too. Like, and if you missed that part, you guys weren't paying attention to that either. Everybody fucking sucked in the movie. That's it. Nikki also sucked. I mean, yeah, but he was meant to get on your nerves. He was a fucking cuck. Definitely Blair Witch Project stupid. Okay, so in defense, Blair Witch at least was like, people go do documentary. People fuck up. People go into woods. People get lost. Like, nobody said anything about Nikki not wanting to be with Bear or wanting to be with Bear or anything along those lines. I never said that. I never insinuated that. What I said was Nikki also sucked. People are completely missing the whole point that she also sucked. Nobody could communicate. 2K17. That was the whole fucking film. Unfortunately, yeah, for like 2 seconds, because I can't fucking escape this film, I swear to God. And there are people, I'm sure, again, the Nikki apologists will come for me and be like, well, but she, like, no, I'm not saying that she wasn't wrong. She was absolutely wrong. That was kind of the point of the film. But at the same time, her, as a person, also sucked. Bear wasn't into Nikki. He was into the idea of her kind of deal. No, I mean, that's kind of relationships, though, a lot of the time. Not relationships, let me rephrase. That concept is infatuation, right? Like, that is the proof of infatuation. It is the idea of a person. You guys don't fucking know me. You have no idea. You have the understanding of a version of me that I choose to curate and present to you in accordance with the things that I do, right? But that by no means means, Mickey, thanks for the follow. But that by no means necessarily constitutes that you know everything about me, right? So you enjoy the idea that I present to you of who I am. But at the end of the day, like, it varies. If you could play in a movie, would you portray a good character or an evil villainess? I definitely played an asshole in a movie once already. It wouldn't be anything new to me. Technically, she wasn't the bad guy either. She got done dirty too. But like, that was the whole point of Bittertooth. Ivy was a bitch. She just was not the worst person in the room at the end of the day. I mean, that was the point, right? Would you say it's similar to a parasocial relationship? I mean, a little bit, yeah. That's kind of my point. Is like, he had this idea of what Nikki was as a person, but by no means was it something that constituted the whole of it, right? Like, he was in love with his idea of her, but they reiterated multiple times that he only knew so much about her, and even then, she was curating what she was telling him based on what she wanted him to know, and the friends confirm that much. Would you play X or Y? Are they paying me? What are they paying me for? Ever heard of The Rules of Engagement by Bret Easton? Ellis?
I have not.
Ellis says no. I'm not sure why that's topical, so you'll have to explain. I feel like you'd pull off an awesome Annie Wilkes. Yeah, is there a reason for that? Or just... I mean, honestly, that might be fun, actually. To do, like, a monologue from Misery. That would be interesting. So I think what I like about playing characters that are so flip switch is, which I've talked about this with Valerie, right? Like, and even then, if I were to go back and do Valerie again, there are things that I would 100% do differently with the way that I approached Valerie when I recorded her. Like, there are certain lines and certain things in the way that they would delivered that I would do differently now, because I am further along in the way that I approach certain things as an actor, or the way that I like to do certain things based on direction. So I don't know. I guess that's kind of a good way of putting things. As long as they give you a chainsaw again or any other epic weapon. I do need a chainsaw. Listen, the amount of times I've been killed by a chainsaw on screen, if I had a nickel for every time, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird it's happened twice. It's weird I have 2 nickels, guys. And then the third of killing people with a chainsaw. I've been killed twice with a chainsaw, and then I've killed somebody with a chainsaw. It's very strange. Anyway. Alright, so... the next time someone comes after you with a chainsaw, you're taking it. I mean, I did. To be fair. Autumn's gonna kidnap the head writer for the next DMC game if they don't do it right. What do you mean? We're not getting another Devil May Cry. I'm gonna be 84 by the time that I see another Devil May Cry. We're never gonna get that. And Hideaki left. So, like, what else do we have? That's also fair. That's true. I do like the idea of playing characters that are very flip switch like that. Like, that is something I like. That's actually what... So, walking into the book that I showed you guys the trailer for, right? Like, the trailer really doesn't do it justice, but that's what I had fun with that book. And it's not something I get to do often, where I actually get to, like, kind of flex my fingers with some of that stuff. So that was a lot of fun. We're literally going to get GTA 6 before we get DMC. Oh, before we get DMC 6, you mean. Not DMC 4, DMC 6. We got 4. We got 5. We're not getting 6. It's not happening. Love that. We only get the remake of DMC 1. I told Ellis that, by the way. Before they fucking talked about it, I was like, hold Capcom's beer. We're gonna get that first. Alright, so here's the deal. I think we're gonna play Flick. We're just gonna launch into it, because otherwise I'm just gonna sit here and fucking talk about this bullshit for, like, an undetermined amount of time. But we'll get there. Actually... technically, Usagi exploded, so I've also exploded. If PlayStation keeps fucking up, we won't ever see DMC anything. I really should go and practice some of that stuff more. Alright. Let's see where this takes us. I've got no guarantees for this. But we're gonna go. We're gonna do this thing. We also are in an ad break, so it's gonna be a second. I know a lot of people did not like the Ninja Theory version, but I actually did the music score. Well, I mean, the music score made it. Here's the thing. Ninja Theory didn't walk into it like Audie did and go, oh man, I'm doing such a great justice telling this story. Like, Ninja Theory went to it and was like, this is a retelling. Made fucking sense. The game wasn't terrible, wasn't great. And like, yeah, I mean, as a young DMC fan, I was like, eh. But it sure as fuck wasn't the anime. Yeah. Oh, it's a shit show. The PlayStation thing is a shit show. If someone wants you to voice a character talking to another, do you prefer to voice your character first or wait until the other VA does his part so you maybe get more into character with his audio? It depends. I've done both. I've done live sessions where I've done live dialogue, and then I've also done completely separate stuff. Spike and I have recorded lines entirely separate. There have been other actors where they've gone back and listened to my dialogue if I've done it first, and they've responded to the dialogue as they listen. And then there's been instances where I just went, we did live recordings to do it. When I was recording for Marry Me, Let's Have a Baby, a lot of that stuff was just my recording time. So I wasn't actually like, they would play the Japanese, and then I would have to dub over it. So we would do that. But a lot of the time it was still in Japanese. So, like, there was not somebody necessarily to always riff off of either. Yeah. Yeah, I see you're all angry. We're all mad about the Sony debacle. Yes. Damn, it do be like that. Okay, cool. That's working. The ad break is coming to an end, so we're gonna switch over. Gonna switch gears a little bit. Is it easier to do high-pitch voices or low-pitch voice? It depends. I mean, like, today I obviously have a lot of, like, stuff. I have a lot of stuff going on. If I'm fucking around, I can sometimes do a much higher pitch voice. But a lot of it with range relies on practice. That's it. The reason I mentioned rules of engagement earlier was because there was a parasocial angle about the story from what I remembered on a film analysis video I saw years ago. Yeah, I would have to watch. I'm not sure. Okay. Ad break is over. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pivot a little bit because we're running on limited hours, and I do kind of want to see what this is about. As always, Sundays are usually our AMA days, but in this instance, we're going to kind of flip gears because I'm super behind on on demos. But, that's how it goes sometimes. I'm Autumn Ivy, and this is Flick. Flick is developed and published by Ink Drop Studios. That's Ink with INQ. Flick is a psychological atmospheric horror game with kind of a linear feel. It's very dark. Shift realities with the flick of a light switch and plunge into the grotesque to uncover your family's twisted past. A psychological horror game where you must balance the light you need to progress with the terrifying nightmares it summons. I don't like that. Maybe I changed my mind. All right, we're going to see how this goes. Big bucks, no Emmys or something. I don't know. Oh. Let's make sure all of these are... Maybe... I'll leave the frame rate. It looks like it's running okay for now. So we're just going to see how this goes. Oh god. Okay, so real fast before we get started. Polite and loving reminder. This game is a playtest. Demos, playtests, anything like that. I just want to remind you guys that there is a potential that things could break or be broken. I am really good, apparently, at breaking games on occasion, so don't be surprised if that happens. But as always, these indie devs are doing their very dirndliest to try to create something really cool for us. So we just want to be respectful of that while we're getting into it. Unless it's strictly AI, and then we talk shit about it the whole time. Oh god, okay, Wazda. I hate this. This is the fisheye lens. I don't know if I can stomach that. Hold on. Let me get rid of the head bob. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, this is... We're gonna beat the brakes off this game and also break the brakes. Yeah, real. Okay. So... Paper. Great. Alright. Oh. Oh. Okay. MB 11, 10, 11. Okay. Torn note. Broke it, you little bastard. How could you? How could you? What would our savior say if he saw this sacrilegious act? We would be banished, shamed, excommunicated. Fix this. Fix it or you're never leaving this closet. Love, Mommy. Yeah, okay. That's nice. Oh man, this fisheye lens is wild. Okay. Hello? Why did I think those were couch cushions? They're not. But I definitely, for a split second, thought that shit was couch cushions. Okay, so this is interesting. Hello? Oh, another one? No, same note. So am I missing something? Oh, nope. Oh, back to... What is this? Item collected, wood strip. Oh, is this what I'm supposed to fix? No? So this is very, this is very PT coded, but taking place in one room. Which is interesting. So, we're supposed to fix the wood strip, it said. But there's nothing to do here. Okay, there we go. Fix it or you're never leaving this closet. So, the wood strip... No worries, Mickey. Happy to have you. Appreciate you. Fix the wood strip. Where does the wood strip go? Okay, so there's all this. That's fine. That's not broken. So it's got to be one of these is it the kids' room, maybe? Is that where I'm missing it? I don't see... I feel like I'm trying to big brain this shit a little too much. Dread out? Yeah. Okay, so the note says to fix... Oh, wait. I saw E! No, wait, come back. Okay, it wasn't that E. There was an E. Where did the E go? Oh, no. Did I... Maybe it was that E? Maybe I fucked myself. Not what I thought it was. Alright, let's try again. Yeah. Night, Mickey. Largest mind-destroying game I played was Spec Ops. That's fair. Okay, so it... I don't see... I feel like it should be in this same room then, but... Huh. Fix it or you're never leaving this closet. So we found the wood strip that was colored. There's nothing up top. I feel like I'm... Finally, after 10,000 years, I'm free from the chat. Wait. Oh, it's okay, Incarnate. I'm sorry. Yeah, I do that for protection. I apologize. I know it's a pain in the ass, but it is for the protection of everybody. So I can't interact with anything except the overhead lamp. The note down here. Oh. Okay, was that it then? Oh god. Why, Mommy? Well, sure. Okay. So we're on closet hours. Is there a new one? No. Same thing, same note. Can't leave yet. I fixed the, I fix door? I fix door. Rocky fix door? Question? Rocky fix door statement. Why not pick up? Whoa, my God, what the fuck? Okay, all right, wait, now, wait a minute. No, wait, I think I was stuck in someone's head. I don't know what happened just now, but that was... It's fine. This is... Jesus Christ. Okay, look. I'm just trying to get out of this room. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I could leave, please. You said I could leave if I fixed it. I did. Jesus Christ. It feels like it. I'm not sure what nailing a piece of wood to the door did, but boy, howdy. Okay. That's no longer going to be something that scares me is the problem. So, like, now we're just moving into... Alright, so let me look here. So we have this thing. This, can't touch any of this. That, up there, nothing. There's no direct instructions. Just a lot of why mommies. Maybe I'm missing something on the wall? It is a horror... Hey, Juji, how are you? It is a horror game. This is called Flick, which constitutes us flicking the light on and off, but Rocky is very confused statement. So, I don't think I'm missing anything, right? Alright, hold on. Maybe... Are you my mom? I don't know. No? Fix it or you're never leaving this closet. Is it... So it's got to be a cross. So there must be another piece of wood I'm missing. Oh, I mean, maybe this is not the one for you, Juji. Okay, so we're definitely missing a piece of wood then, because it's meant to make a cross. But I'm not seeing another piece. Can I pick this? No? And that's just scribbledy bibbles, so it's not that. Nothing under the table. So that means that the other piece of wood has to be in the crappy spooky room somewhere, right? I would assume. Okay, there's nothing there. There's nothing here. Nothing up there. Nothing there. Maybe down here? No. No. Ah! Wow. Wow. Wow, I feel stupid. Alright, well, fixed it. It's fine. Nobody panic. Do I have to go through this rotation again? I can fit. Rocky can fix. Please. Please. No. I don't want to go through this again. You're gonna make me go through this again. Okay. Oh. Oh, great. Mommy loves you. Okay. That's good. Ooh. Oh, hey, I know this painting. Although I don't remember that other half of the painting. I remember the top part of that painting. What are these other ones? Oh, hey! Nice, Dante. What is... Are they all Dante's Inferno references? 1, 2. Was that Gluttony, I think? I want to know what that one back there is. I feel like I'm taking the fun out of this game. It's supposed to be creepy. Like, oh, they're being eaten. No, no. Oh, no. Can I go? I wanna... I'm glad that McGregor went out. Yeah, I heard about that. So we got the nail? The nail... Okay, but I did the thing. I gave you the stuff and things. Why? I just want out of this room. Alright. Nail. Stuff. Thing. Attach. No. No. No, not done. Great. Okay. Spooky, scary skeleton. Oh. Are you fucking serious? This man is not gonna fist the nail into the wall like a bro and just do it dirty? Like, get out of here. No, stop. I'm done. 0 out of 10. Alright, can I do it now? Fucking ridiculous. Oh, do I... Hammer? Hammer? I think that piece of wood is a little too... Hello? Pardon? I feel like the nail was a little too low, but, you know, maybe I'm not here to judge. Can I come out now? I would love to come out now. Yeah, you do it dirty. Valerie's laugh was well-timed. I wanna leave. Can I... Hello? Is it a cat or a baby crying? I can't tell. I feel like it's supposed to be a baby crying, but it's... Hello? Oh. Lights on. Oh, that is a little unsettling. I'll give that one to you. Children crying or babies babbling and shit like that is... Oh. It does not sleep. It does not blink. It watches everything you think. It does not sleep. It does not blink. It watches everything you think. I hope... God, I hope not. I've got some concerns and questions for it if that's what it's doing in my...
What if I could put my fingers on it a lot?
I do put my fingers on it a lot. I've got to clip some more of those for you guys to play with. I feel like we're missing opportunities here. Ah. Uh-huh. Ah. Heard. Oh, is there a blink mechanic? Did I just fucking blink? Well, that's safe. Alright, what if I turn this... I can't turn that off. Yeah, I can. So, the... Oh. Hello? Graffiti bear. Alright, so... What if I turn that off? So a lot of this is just back and forth mechanics, which I can understand how it may be unsettling. Ripped diary page. Mommy told me I can't make shadow puppets with my toys anymore. She said I was twisting their souls and she took them away. All I have left are these boring shapes. They aren't as fun as the other toys, but at least they'll still fit on my race cars. And shapes don't have souls, right? I hope not. Sounds like your mom's fucking nuts, brother. Okay, so the shapes is our next hint, probably? Okay, so there's that. Turn that off, and then go back over here to turn this back on. So this doesn't really do anything. I will touch what I want. Oh, it's a paint. No, that's race cars. Never mind. Sorry, my bad. Attach what to the toy? Wait a minute. What am I attaching to the toy? What do you mean? Boom. It says attached to toy. So, like... Do I need to, like... do it this way? Like, what do you fucking mean? I feel like I missed something here that was quite obvious. Maybe. That's kind of how I feel about it, but like... Okay, wait, hold on, stop. Okay, boring shapes, they aren't as much fun, they still fit on my race cars. Why are you putting shapes on your race cars? That's weird, bud. Like, I guess, but, you know, whatever. Hello? Circle toy. Okay. Alright, so that's... Ah, okay. I got it. I got you! You squirrely little bitch. I forgot what the bear looked like. It was like a fucking weird anarchy-looking symbol. Hold on. Oh, too big. Too big. Hold on. Gotta make it smaller. It almost looked like an A, kinda. A for asshole. Right? No, was that incorrect? I'm doing my best. A for awesome. Okay, well, we have that now, so if we turn... Oh, wait. Yeah, so it's like the little triangle A. It looks like it's touching the edges. Is that what I'm understanding here? Okay, wait, so it's touching the edges of the circle. So... Which, honestly, I think is kind of stupid, but that's fine. Alright, hold on. I don't know if you guys know this, but I failed geometry. Fun fact. So, this probably is going to take me at least like 6 hours. Hello? Can I... Why is it slightly off? Can I not move the light bulb? I feel like this is trivial. What if I just move them both all the way back? We'll move this one all the way back here, and move this one all the way up here. Problem solved! No. I think I'm just being redundant at this point. Alright, where's the bear? Because the bear is the one that we're supposed to have here. There he is. Okay. So, it looks like it sits inside of the... Come on. So I guess we need to put the eye in it somehow. Which means we're virtually missing pieces. So we collected everything from here. I don't think so. I don't think it's the shapes on the wrong car. I think... Hello? Oh. There's... I saw attached toy? But I did. Wait a minute. Because I walked up to this... Yeah, I think maybe... It's because there's one of the lamp settings is... Ah, there it is. Okay. I think that's why. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So now, if we go back over... Oh. Hello? Oh, okay. Never mind, then. I get... Hello? Oh. That. For a minute, I was like, what's dragging itself across the floor? Because I might shit myself. And then I was like, maybe not. Hello? Can I come in? You have to, like, hold. Oh, there we are again. Great. Again? Not again. Again? Hello? No. What if I just proceed into the darkness? I was molded by it. Oh, no, I gotta go down. Just kidding. I just need crouched. I really admire how you're not afraid. Mostly because the action of... Hello? Oh, I took the light bulb. Mostly because the repetitive actions of turning the lights on and off is kind of like I get it. It's scary, but it's also, I'm safe here. Someone is in here. Mommy, let me out. Was there in fact someone in there? Also, I feel like some games, like I have jump scare moments, but then some of these games are just redundant. Okay, so off, on, closed, off, on. Okay, for a split second, I definitely thought that like the reflection over here was a person, and I almost shit bricks, but it's fine. It's good. Okay. Oh, I see. Hello? Can I come in now? Can I... Hello? Okay. That's fine. Oh, okay. Now I don't know where... Oh, my God. Okay, see that? That. Good. Bad, but good. Okay, I'm gonna hand it to them for that one, because the monotony of this, I think, is part of it. And you're good, Ender, no worries.
Look at this.
Okay, so...
Who are you now?
The light is on now. Hey, Man and Cloud, thank you for the follow. So that's that. To which... But then... I don't think... Not having guidance is okay in this instance, but it is interesting that it's just going back and forth. Okay, so what is the goal here? This is called Flick. So this is actually a... Do I need this other light bulb? Is that what it's telling me? Why? Was one fucking light bulb not enough? Like, what do you fucking mean? Okay, wait. So, did I replace the light bulb? I can't tell if my 2 marbles worth of brain cells are just not having a day of it, or... Okay, so... Oh. Oh. Okay, that's gross. Can't tell if blood or piss. Either way, Ew. I don't need any more wet sounds in my ears, thank you. That's fine. It's good. I saw the door. I saw the door. I saw the door. You gave me... There it is. Oh, you wanted me to look straight. Okay, well. Oh. I don't think that's turning back on. Hello there. Thanks for taking part in the playtest for Flick. If you enjoyed your time in the dark, please take a second to wishlist the game. I'm a solo dev who works a hellish day job, so every wishlist makes a world of difference towards bringing my dreams of solo deving as a career to life. Flick will be launching on November 19th, same day as somewhat popular 8 game releases. So if you want to help with this little David face down one hell of a Goliath, you know what to do. Until then, don't blink. Kev the Dev. I'm Autumn Ivy, and that was Flick. So I liked the concept of this game. I like the idea that there is kind of interchangeable environments going on when it comes to the layout and what's happening. I do think that the repetition of something like this, or the concept of a game like this, is twofold, right? So like, it's a good thing, but it's also a little rough, mostly because on one hand, you take away the atmosphere of fear with something as redundant of just fucking with the light switch. On the other hand, though, the motion of it being a consistent, redundant action isn't necessarily a bad thing either, in my opinion. Because I do think that you get comfortable, and we've talked about this with other games as well. You almost get comfortable with the monotony of the action. I do think that capitalizing on people's fear of the dark is going to be a big one for this game, especially because that predominantly, I think, is really what it's focused on, and maybe that's why it wasn't as in a position to affect me in some instances. I didn't dislike it, though. Let me be clear. I like the concept. I think that the designs are kind of interesting. The finding of the notes and like kind of playing through the environmental storytelling is a little different because obviously this is just the playtest. So I can't say definitively, is it a good story? I don't know. Is it a bad story? I don't know. Do I like the way that it's structured? Yes. Do I think that it has a lot of potential? Yes. The jump scares definitely, definitely were there, especially because they were just very quick and it didn't rely on loud noises to deliver the jump scares, which I do like. The sound and the atmosphere, especially because there's this quiet drone going on the entire time you're playing the game, is really interesting. Not mad about it. I definitely want to see the mechanic kind of flex its fingies in the dark a little bit more, just so I can get a better idea of how the delivery is going to go. But obviously, we have like 4 months until the full game of this releases. Also, if you guys want to check this game out, it is of course available on Steam. Maybe if you play the demo, you'll notice something that I don't. It's very possible I missed stuff as well, as I am wont to do. But again, that was by Inkdrop Studios. Kev the Dev is a solo dev who works full-time. I've told you guys this before, and I'll say it again, but adding things to your wish list can make a world of differences for developers across the board, especially small independent devs. Also, bless Kev for going up against a quadruple A-list title, because man, that fucking sucks. That is exactly what happened when they shadow dropped. It was Bethesda's shadow drop of Oblivion, the redo for Oblivion. Shadow dropped it the exact same day that Post Trauma came out, and we suffered for it. But yeah, I'm Autumn Ivy, and again, that was Flick. So if you guys enjoyed it, like I said, wish list, it could definitely save an indie dev some trouble. You can also check out my VODs and other things at autumnivyofficial.com. I have my YouTube and all of my other socials put up there, as well as my merch at autumnivy.com. But that was just something quick. I think it was a good filler. Again, I didn't have a whole lot of time today, so that actually was a really good one. The next time that we come into it, though, I do have more too that I would like to check out, which is the psychological horror game about guilt, and it looked pretty interesting. And then, of course, this week, The Mound Omen of Cthulhu comes out. And I would love to get back to that and be able to play some more of it with Jen Drowned and Spike. So Mr. P. Pastor himself this week, I think, will probably do that. Can we convince Ellis to play Dino Blade? I assume so, yes, because we have a lot of Dino games coming out that we have on the list. So I'm damn near positive that you guys will see us doing that. There's actually a lot of Dino games coming out, which is really interesting. And then, of course, I also have the Victor Initiative, which was kind of a weird first-person survival horror game I found. I just got to get to it, but I'll be right there.
Okay.
But, yeah. It's actually, so I played the demo version with Jen and General Drowned and Spike as well, part of the Night Shift crew. It was fun, and it gets pretty fucking wild, I'm not gonna lie to you, so. I have not had the chance, Ender, but I will definitely do that. Just remind me again. I'm doing things as I can, but yeah, today's a shorter, today's a bit of a shorter stream, so I apologize, but I've got some things I want to do. I wanted to kind of wire wrap some stuff and take some time for myself today. And I also am going to set up a movie to have a movie date, so. But you guys are great. I adore you. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. As always, don't do anything I wouldn't do. And remember, you can find all my stuff at autumnivyofficial.com. I will definitely hug the puppies for you, but I will see you guys later this week, if not sooner. I may do some live narration this week as well. I have a sapphic story coming up next that I have to narrate. So take your grandma's goldfish for a walk, though. Drink lots of water and hydrate. And of course, there's a new workout Wednesday this week, as well as a new photo set. But okay, I love you. Bye. Oh, we're gonna raid. I should probably raid. Hold on, wait. Wait, who are we raiding? I don't really think anybody's on right now. Ah, don't worry about it. That's fine. Okay, I love you, bye!